Are you behind on your mortgage, unable to sell with a realtor, or worried about foreclosure? Or you have other problems why you cannot sell your property fast? There is a powerful, little-known option that provides a fast, affordable way to get rid of your property and save you credit. It's called selling your home subject to existing mortgage.
Enter Talks.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Enter Talks. I am Davyd Kyrylyuk, and as a real estate investor, I know the frustration you feel when the conventional market slows down. Today I'm explaining what is subject to actually means, why thousands of homeowners sell their houses subject to, how it protects your credit, how investors take over the payments, and how it helps sellers with no credit history to buy the property legally from you and safely. This video will change how you think about selling your house, especially if you are struggling and you want to get max of your sale. When you sell your property subject to, it simply means this: the title to your home transfers to a new buyer, but the mortgage stays on your name. You no longer own the property. You are no longer control it, but you also no longer have to make the mortgage payments, handle taxes, repairs, or anything else with the property. The buyer, usually as an investor, takes over the monthly mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, repairs, and property management. It's a completely stress-free exit for homeowners who need a fast solution. Real-life example. Let's say your mortgage is $1,900 a month. You are behind by 2 months. A subject-to buyer brings the loan current, takes over the existing mortgage of $1,900 monthly payment, and you exit the situation without paying anything. Life happens. You lost income. Your spouse died. Medical issues. Rising interest rates. Falling behind happens to a lot of good people. When you are behind on your payments, selling traditionally becomes almost impossible. Or it's possible it will take maybe 60 to 90, maybe 120 days. Agents want repairs, bank want current payments, and buyers want a turnkey home. Nobody wants to buy a house and become a builder. And sometimes it's challenging to sell a house which needs repairs. A subject-to buyer intervenes, and what he does? He catches up on the missed payments, stops late fee charging, restores the loan to good standing, pays off all arrears, and takes over to the next monthly payment, so you become on a loan current. This gives seller an escape from a situation that would normally end up in foreclosure. Foreclosure doesn't just mean that you are losing your home. It destroys your financial future. A foreclosure stays on your credit report for 7 years, making it extremely difficult or impossible to buy another home, rent an apartment, or qualify for a new loan, or even get a new credit card. Subject-to sale avoids all of that. Instead of foreclosure hit, your mortgage becomes paid on time. Every month, under the investor's responsibility, your credit record stabilizes or even improves. They see that you do monthly payments on time. Your credit grows. For many sellers, this is the difference between rebuilding life quickly, and being stuck for years. In a traditional sale, sellers pay 6% agent commission, escrow fees, transfer taxes, title insurance, and repairs. Often, roughly, it's $15,000 to $30,000 out of your pocket. Or realtor brings a builder, contractor who will do you a work, and they will put a lien against your property. With subject to, the investor usually pays all closing costs, all fees, all title and escrow costs, plus any needed repairs, plus past due mortgage payments. You exit the situation without spending a dollar. You even leave on the property all your belongings which you do not need, all the garbage, everything. We have covered how subject to can save your credit and eliminate closing costs. If you finding this content was helpful for you, please like this video right now. And do not forget to subscribe to Enter Talks and hit the bell so you do not miss future solutions. Sellers are shocked at how slow traditional selling is. A normal sale takes 45 to 90 days if everything goes right. With subject to, no bank approvals, no inspections, no repairs, no appraisals, no agents involved. Once paperwork is ready, many subject to deals close in a little like 3-7 business days. If you are dealing with foreclosure deadlines, job relocation, divorce, or any urgent situation, speed matters the most. Subject to provides exactly that, what you need. From the day the deal closes, the investor becomes responsible for everything tied to the home. This includes the monthly loan payment for the property taxes, homeowners insurance, HOA dues, utilities, repairs and maintenance, and tenant issues. You are completely removed from the property. You are free to move on with your life. If the issue with the property, that's the investor's problem, not yours. One of the biggest reasons homeowners struggle to sell is simply they have no equity. Or worse, they owe more than the property is worth. There is no equity in a property. Traditional sale does not work here because you cannot sell the property. You can only do short sale and it will impact your credit. But if you sell subject to, it solves this problem because the investor takes over the existing loan. You owe nothing. You do not have to pay down the property along the way. There is no equity is needed for investor. You move forward free and you give away the property free of charge to a new buyer, new investor. This option is a lifetime for homeowners who are stuck with a bad loan, high interest rate, or with a property which has no equity, or the property which has a declining home value. A lot of sellers ask, is this legal? Yes, subject to is completely legal. If you go to website hot.gov, you can check that subject to is legal. It's commonly used in a real estate investing and handed through a professional title company. If your deal goes through the title company and you sell your property subject to, it's legal. Here's what happens legally. Title transfers from you to a new buyer. Your mortgage stays active in your name and your terms. The buyer agrees to make payments on your behalf. Everything is documented in writing, and payments are served through the neutral escrow company. It's a standard, documented real estate transaction. To protect the seller, several safety measures are used. Number 1, escrow servicing. So your transaction goes to the title company through escrow. So they collect payments and they distribute payments. So we do everything legally. Second, we update insurance. We add investor to be named as insured. And the lender is also listed as insured. Ensure that we have full protection on a deal, because insurance is a key. You cannot transfer your property subject to without making sure that you are insured and the new buyer investor is insured and the bank is insured. And we also sign performance clause. This means that if you will continue doing payments, you own the property. If you stop paying the property, you have legal remedies. You usually return the property back to the seller, and everything what buyer, investor paid, you keep it. You do not pay him any reimbursement back. Fourth, full documentation. Everything is recorded with a title company or attorney. Nothing is hidden, and all responsibilities are very clear and understandable. These protections ensure the process is safe, transparent, and reliable. You can also additionally get equity. For example, if your house has equity, let's say $100,000, you can negotiate what percentage of equity you get. So the investor can pay you equity right away, or he can pay your equity you out within 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. It depends on you. You can structure creatively, you can negotiate. This benefits you and the investor.
Enter talks.
Selling subject to won't be the right option for everyone. But if you are behind on payments, or you cannot sell the property with realtors, or you are facing foreclosures, or you are moving to another state, or you need to sell it fast, or you are dealing with a job loss, divorce, or a home with no equity, it can be a life-saving solution for you. If you would like to learn whatever subject to could work for you, reach out anytime. There is no pressure, just clear answer. Thanks for watching Enter Talks. I'll be happy to see you in the next video.